How do I hire cleaners for depression mess? Most people in that business have seen it all. They're not going to judge. My friend had a residential cleaning business and said her clients were comprised of single men, rich suburbanites, and people with physical or mental health issues. She was once hired for a job, and when she got there, the woman started to cry. She was ashamed of how bad things had gotten because she'd been too depressed to do anything for months. My friend assured her she understood. She had mental health struggles for many years, and that there was absolutely no judgment. When she was done, the customer said she wished she had done it sooner, and couldn't believe how much better she felt just by having a clean house. Consider it self-care, no shame in that. Call a local maid service and ask them, and explain your situation. They'll likely be able to guide you from there. It depends on what type of cleaners they are. There are services that just do laundry. Mine will do major cleaning and basically sort things in piles in a really messy room. But they don't do laundry or windows. If something is really messy, they may focus on that room and do a light clean elsewhere. They basically give me a time spot, swoop in with 4 people and do as much as they can. But ask your service what they do. I recommend an independent service. They may be more flexible with what they will do, and I like supporting a small business. Do not be embarrassed to ask for anything. The worst they will say is no. For laundry, you can send it out to a wash and fold service. It's a good reset. I highly recommend the book Keeping House While Drowning by Casey Davis. She is a licensed counselor who has ADHD, depression. The audiobook is great because it is like having a friend give you a pep talk. She openly talks about how hard it is to keep house and what the actual standard should be. It isn't about having perfection. It is about doing an acceptable bare minimum. I listen to it occasionally to reset my self-empathy. I have done this before during a rough time, and the phrasing I used was that I was temporarily disabled and not able to keep up with the cleaning. It isn't a lie. My grief and depression were stopping me from doing a lot of things, including caring for my home or myself. This disabling FWIW. The cleaners I spoke to were nothing but supportive, and hiring them helped me immensely until I was able to handle things myself again. You'll be surprised how much it helps with your depression. A neat and clean environment helps so much and is totally worth it. I also have tendencies like you described, and here's what I do. My kids are required to make their beds daily. A few days before the cleaning, I have them spend some time each day putting things away where they belong. I do the same thing because if I don't, my things pile up quickly. Get caught up on laundry at this time. The morning before cleaning, I make sure everything is off the counters that isn't necessary. All bath towels and hand towels get replaced with cleans. Wash or replace bath mats. Do dishes. A good time to change sheets too. Kid cleans his bird cage too. Open blinds and curtains in all rooms. It's my experience that they don't clean as well if the lighting isn't good. I also don't like getting out, so the cleaning forces me to get dressed and go out and run errands or do something productive outside the home. When I'm in a funk, I'd never do any of this stuff, so it's good for me, and when I come home to a clean home, I feel like I'm getting a fresh start and it feels good. I've had housekeepers off and on for many years, and I've found that if they can't get to it, many won't clean it, so I think it's important to take the opportunity to declutter as much as possible. My husband sometimes jokes that we clean before she cleans, but it seriously makes a difference in the job they do. Best wishes, and I hope it's as good for your mental health as it is for mine. I don't know anything that hasn't already been said here, but I do want to say that reaching out and asking for help is a big step, and you should be proud of yourself for taking it. It might not feel like much, but you're on the right track. Please take a moment to acknowledge that you're taking steps to improve your life and your situation. And try to be kinder to yourself. It won't all get fixed overnight, but through a series of a million small steps like this. Keep it up. Be well less than 3. They won't care about the reasons, I'm sure they've seen worse. Call and ask. Maybe someone company that specializes in decluttering? That way it also works to improve your mental health. Go for it. I've got 3 kids and hire a house cleaner because she can clean 1000x faster and better than I can with kids around. Most don't declutter, they clean and light tidy as needed. They'll make beds and organize things like that, but I ask them not to. I've had companies and individuals finding a person in business for themselves always works out better. Companies are mostly full of high turnover type employees that DGAF. Free up that energy and space in your life and you've got more time to get the other stuff done. Everyone here has already told you how to do it. Just wanted to let you know that I hope it gets better for you. Hire a cleaner for a once off. See how much they get through, and if you want more cleaning, hire them again. I've went on to local FB groups and put out ads. Just explain your situation and expectations. You'll need to find your own balance with this. Any reputable cleaning people have seen it all, but you're probably going to stress over it anyway. I did. I would clean up specific areas before they arrived to ease my anxiety and then got out of their way so they could handle the rest. Having the service did help my mental state a great deal. Did you know there are cleaners who specialize in cleaning houses of hoarders? What I'm trying to say is that they aren't going to judge you. Just hire someone who has background checks and you'll be good to go. Cleaning beforehand is your call. No need if you don't want to. I'm so glad you made this post. I've been wanting non-judgmental help putting my place back to rights. Cleaners vary in what they will or will not do. I have had a couple who were willing to fold laundry. I would clean and dry and just leave it in baskets. But it can be hard to find people who are willing to do that. If you want to hire someone to do that along with regular cleaning, be sure to put that up front when you talk to them. You could also hire a mother's helper, teenager who can come a few hours per week to just do the laundry. Someone will be happy to make $15, $20 an hour to do it. Not sure how old your kids are, but you can teach them to start and dry their own laundry by about age 5 or so. Just buy the laundry soap packets so they don't have to measure. Draw an arrow on the buttons they need to push and let them do it. Younger kids are absolutely no good at folding. Email. The easiest way to find someone is to ask around. If you have a neighborhood listserv, post on they're asking for recommendations. Just call the people who are recommended and find out about their availability, if they will do the laundry folding, and what they will charge for a standard cleaning for a X-bedroom house. Often the first visit costs more because they sort of need to bring it up to standard. A usual cleaning includes vacuum, change bed linens, put out new towels, dust, clean all surfaces, take out trash, load, unload dishwasher, wipe out microwave. They will pick up a tiny bit, but not so much declutter as make a single neater pile of whatever is wherever. E.g., all your papers on your desk will be stacked up so they can clean the desk surface. It is helpful the night before to do a sweep and sort of get the clutter out of the way, e.g., toss shoes into the closet, chuck toys into their baskets, so forth. I hope this helps. I think getting household cleaning help is a very good idea, and cheaper than a psychiatrist. I think you should jam out to your favorite music and clean it yourself. You'd be surprised how therapeutic that can be and how productive you'll feel. You can hire someone to help you organize your clutter before you hire the cleaners. You can work right alongside of them. It will be inspiration for you. Try to find a college student or someone who needs extra money. The professional organizers will charge an arm and a leg. You have to get the clutter under control or the house cleaners will just clean around it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.